Hi, Zoomers. Just as promised, we're going to do a special little St. Patrick's Day class. All right, we're going to work on core and glutes. So we will get started. You're going to start sitting all the way up, and then I'm going to have you come all the way down onto your back and let your head rest. We're going to go into just 3 rounds of articulated bridging. So you're going to really plant your heels down. Feet go flat, shoulders are down and pinned. And then from there, I want you to take that pelvic tilt. Think about, again, without squeezing the glutes, you're going to start to press down and then peel up and then melt down from there. And then we inhale to lift. And we exhale to lower. Last one here. Just warming up the spine. And let's go for 2 rounds of breath to try to get a little bit more connected here. Your inhale is going to come in through the mouth into the chest. Exhale is going to come out of the mouth. Think of belly drops. So we go. Like you're going to fog up a mirror and then go and write your name. And then inhale, pull that breath back into the lungs. Imagining the air expanding, balloons all the way around the rib cage, and then exhale. Let those balloons start to release that air. We're going to sit all the way up here. And then we're going to go into that half roll back position. So hands behind the thighs. Think start nice and tall. Get the shoulder blades down the back like we talked about so much yesterday. And then let's go into that C curve position from there. And then I want you to cross your arms. And then you're going to go back 2 to 3 inches and then up 2 to 3 inches. We're going to go to our half roll back and then go a little further from there. We've got 3, 4, halfway through, we've got 8. 2 more. Feeling the core really start to warm up. And then we're going to go to your low working level. Arms come out from here, come back an inch, and then come up. We're going to go down a little further as we take the arms away from the body. You're going to feel that extra weight. Challenge the core more. Last one here. Let's come up to that higher working level. Arms come up, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. We go for 4. Exhale. Bring it up. You can see that I'm shivering and quaking already. 2 out of 4, halfway through. 3. Last one here. And we're going to go back to arms straight out, and we're going to come to your low working level, and we're going to go pulse and pulse. Tiny lift and lift. For 4, 3, dig the heels down more. 2 and 1, and come all the way up. And I'm going to take my beautiful hat and fake beard off. From there, we're going to keep going. We're going to start to add a little bit more movement through the spine. So again, we sit up tall, hands behind the thighs. Let's come down to your working level. From there, hands are coming behind the head. Again, it's going to be heavier. Bring the elbows in just a tad. I want you to think everything's going to stay still except for this area here from the ribs to the shoulder. You're going to come side to side. Inhale takes you up and over. Exhale. Inhale takes you up and over. Exhale. If it feels like your feet are going to take flight, sit up a little higher. Don't bite off more than you can chew. We're going to go 1 more to the right side, 1 more to the left side. And then from here, arms come out in front. We're going to rotate to the right. Come through the center. We rotate to the left. Inhale, we rotate back to the right. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale. 2 more on both sides. Last one to the right. Last one to the left. Quick pause. All right, take a quick breather. Be all right back. And next we go into pulses. So with our pulse, I want you to think teeny tiny, size of your thumb, paper clip, it's small. We go back to your working level. And then ground those feet down, really anchor through the low part of the core. And we're going to twist to the right. And then we go up an inch, back an inch. So you're thinking about lifting the head, shoulders, and the belly, but it's teeny tiny. We're just breathing through it. Let's go for 2 more with that lift and pulse. And then we hold the lift and then we twist. And we twist it out. And we've got 3. We're at 4. We're going to 8. Keep breathing. Left waistband is really starting to feel it. 2 more. Last one. Oh, woo. We come to the left. From there we go up 1 inch and back 1 inch. Keep that right shoulder down. Three more. And we're going to say high on that left reach. And then from there we go twist and twist. Think anchoring the hips, whittling through the waistline. We're halfway through. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Come all the way back through to center. And we take a break from that seated position. We're going to swing our legs around. We're going to go back to that quadruped position. If this bothers your hands, always option to take the wrist and take the knuckles and press down to take all that tension off the wrist. But again, we find that nice flat position with the back. Wrists are right below the shoulders, soft bend at the elbow. Knees are right below the hips so that we're in that nice flat position. And from there, I want you to take 1 breath to get yourself settled in. Inhale, exhale, and then we go. Right arm, replace. Left arm, replace. 1 more on the right. 1 more on the left. And then we go just that right leg. Reach and stretch it back. Pull back in. And then just that left leg. Reach and stretch it back. Pull back in. 1 more on both sides. So we did this in that week 2 Zoom as well. We're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. Right arm, left leg. Pull back in. Try not to flare and open the ribs. We want to keep that connection between the ribs and the hips. 1 more on this side. And then 1 more on that second side. And then we're going to get really silly and crazy. And I want you to go same arm, same leg. So you're going to really ground down through that left side body. Let's take just the arm first. And then we're going to shift that weight into that left leg right behind you. Woo! And then place back down. And then switch it out. I'm stronger on my right side, so I know this is going to go better. Maybe try the leg first. Walk that right hand out a little further. And then from there we go. I'm going to try that. Left side is the stabilizing side 1 more time. Let's go leg first. Then we go arm. And again, it's so clear that I'm stronger and more stable on my right. And then right back down. We're going to stay in this position. Again, if this is bothering the wrist, come off them. Find that strong press in. And we're going to start with our left leg first. We take that left leg behind you, soft point. And then from there, you're going to lift and we tap and lift and tap. We've got 8 of everything here. We're halfway through. 2 more. Last one. We're going to hold that lift and then bend, pull that left knee in to meet the right, but let it hover and then right back out. We pull in and extend. It's that bend and stretch. Two more here. We hold out, soft point still. We're going to pull that heel towards the hip and extend back out. So we're thinking keeping the top of the thigh all the way flat. We're already at 3 and 4. We're going to count down for 4, 3, 2. Last one, we hold here and we go press and lift high to the sky. Little pulses up, up, up for 4 more. Lower down. We bring that knee 90 degrees and we open out to the side. and down. So that little fire hydrant move. We're keeping the knees and the hips in line with that right knee and hip that are not moving. We're gonna go for 3. Try to not drop that right hip over so far like it wants to. It wants to kind of just topple to the side. Try to keep it even. Last one here. And then from there, we reconnect. Take it to the other side. Right leg extends back. And we go right up and down. Nice soft tap. And up and down. And then we're going to hold, bend the knee, pull it in, reach and extend it back out. So it's a reach, and then we return. In and out. 3, 2, last one, and then we kick it in, take it back out. Think hip and knee in the same plane like it's on top of the table, and we're just moving that area from the knee to the toes. Think kick it, kick it, kick it in, squeeze and release. Pull, 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 hammies are firing on. 2, check back in. We don't want to lock through those elbows. And then we hold and we press up and up. We're already halfway through. We got 4 and 3, 2, and 1. We lower down, and then from there we open to the side, close. We just open that leg out, bring it back down to hover. 3, 2, and 1. We rest. Give yourself a quick break. Roll through those wrists. Wiggle through the fingertips. We're going to go into a couple of knee hovers here next. So we will go on to the hands. Again, press down with all 10 fingertips. Really ground down. Again, we're back in that full 4-point kneeling position. Toes are tucked here. And then we go just into the tiniest little hover. So knees come off, and you're going to start to feel your core. Really engage here. Make sure we're breathing again in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Lower back down. We're going to go for one more round. Try to hold it for 30 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. So we're going to go up. You're definitely going to take a break when you need to. Again, energy with the fingertips, slight bend at the elbows. Your gaze is just right in between those thumbs here. The smaller the hover, the more I tend to feel it. If you need to come up just a little bit to give yourself a tiny breather, you can. Let's keep breathing. You're doing amazing. If nobody's told you yet, you are crushing it. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're here for 3, 2, go ahead. Lower all the way down. Let's send your hips back towards your heels and take a breather. Really reach those fingertips long. Let the tailbone really sink and drop behind you. Whew. Alrighty, from here, we're going to side planks. I think these are like kind of the worst, but they are very effective. I'm going to start with my left forearm down, and the knee is going to bend and just kind of be right in front of that top right leg. I'm starting with my left because I'm not as strong on my left, like I already told you. So I want to get that harder side done first. You're just going to bring your hips up. And again, we've got kind of that little rested kickstand position from there. This is fantastic. If this feels challenging enough for you, stay here. Otherwise, you can take that bottom leg out and stack the feet or stagger them, but think shoulders stacked, hips stacked. If you had headlights, hip ends, and shoulders, they'd be shining straight ahead. And we go to a little hip dip here. We go for 4, 3, inhale down, exhale up, 2, 1. We take that top hand, we thread under. Take your gaze with your hand, back to the hip, thread under, back to the hip, just 2 more. Last one. We come all the way down. From here, we're ready for our side kick. So you think one long line with the back of the mat here, and then sweep the legs forward so that this part of the body is in a nice long diagonal. And then from here, we're gonna go right into that Pilates V position, soft point with that top toe. So you see I've rotated out and pointed away. You bring that leg in line with the hip. And then I'm going to keep this top hand here for stabilization. It's an inhale to sweep forward. Exhale, we draw back. Inhale forward and exhale back. We sweep it and sweep. Three, two, one. Bring the heels back in line. Make sure we're still rotated. We point up, flex it down. That point to lift, flex to lower. Make sure those hips are still stacked. That's almost going to bring that side body up. And then we're going to reverse. You flex up, point down. Flex it up, point it down. Two more. Flex to lift, point to lower. And then I'm going to have you bring that top leg right in front. And we go small circles. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We sweep right back so that that top leg is in line with the hip here. And we circle here forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We circle in the opposite direction 4 times. And then go ahead, take yourself a quick little breather, kind of tap it out. Make sure you are still stacked from there. We're going to bring this top foot, take that foot flat. If that doesn't feel great, you can just bring this leg and rest it. But I'm going to plant so I have somewhere to grab my ankle. And then you bring that bottom leg back in line with the hip. So think, again, one long line with the mat here, soft point with the toe, almost rotated internally. We're going inner thigh with that bottom leg. You're coming up and down 8 times. We're already at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We hold it up. We circle forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come all the way down. We've got beats on the belly. Hands are going to be on top of, head is going to be on top of the hands, make a little pillow. And then again, we pull the kneecaps up, press the tops of the feet down, hover, and then we bring the heels together. We're in Pilates V, and you inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale and exhale. And then we rest. Take a quick break. Let's go into swan. Hands on either side of the shoulders. Let the head rest down. Again, pull those shoulders down and back. We worked on this last time. And then bring the heels together. Let's get a little more energized through the low body. We go into that extension here with our inhale. We lift the head, then start to lift the neck, then lift the shoulders. We've got 2 more. Inhale takes me up. Exhale is going to bring me back down. Last one here. Yarn, show off that brand new necklace we talked about, and then lower from there. We're going to stay here for one more second. I want you to bring your heels together, okay? Find this little Pilates U position. But now we've got a flexed foot, so think toes towards the knees. Hands are going to be that pillow again. Rest the head down. Keep the heels squeezing together, and I want you to think, can I press the hip bones down, pull the belly button up to bring my thighs up and off of the mat? Yes, you can, but they're barely going to go anywhere. And then from there, you press the heels higher and higher. Ooh, it feels good, but it burns right off the bat. Stay out of that low back. Pull that belly button in, neutral spine. We're halfway through. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. We rest. Go to that resting pose again. Bring those hips back. Take a break. All right, hate to tell you, side planks on side number 2. Okay, we're getting real close. Forearm goes down, and we're going to start with that bottom knee bent. I want you to extend that top leg out in line with the hip, hand to the mat in front of the body. We come up, re-square the shoulders. And then from there, again, sides are different from side to side. If this feels great here, then stay here. Otherwise, we're going to extend that bottom leg out. Again, we can stack or stagger, elbow below the shoulder. We hold that side plank and we breathe. Again, these are the worst. We go hip dip down, 4, 3, inhale down, exhale up. Last one, we hold, bring that hand, thread the needle and tap. Thread the needle and tap. 2, last one, And again, we are right where we need to be for our side kicks on this second side. One long line to start. Rest the head here in that hand or come all the way down on the arm. Either way is perfect. Sweep the legs forward, find that diagonal. Again, let's re-square the hips. So you see that my heels weren't quite matching and then I shift down. Now I've pulled that side body up and I've got everything in alignment. Nice soft point through that top left leg. Just making sure I'm doing the same one twice. And then we hover up and then as an inhale, we sweep it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale back. We've got 8 here in total. Two more. Bring it back in line with that bottom leg. We point to lift, flex to drop. 3 more here. Point to lift, flex to lower. Halfway through. I'm starting to feel the burn. I'm about to break a sweat. This time we flex it up, point it down. Flex to lift, point to lower. Inhale brings that leg up. Exhale drops it down. Last one here. Keep that external rotation and we're sliding out of that hip joint. Bring that foot forward. We circle forward here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back. And then we circle forward from there. 3, 2, 1. These are teeny tiny coffee cup size circles. And then again, I'm going to have you bring that top leg, grab the ankle, or you can rest that leg in front. Bring that bottom leg in line with the hip. Nice soft point, rotate internally, think heel down, big toe up. We lift here and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold halfway and we circle and circle, 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 reverse. We've got last one. And then from here, we're going to go for one final teaser. I'm going to grab my glasses for it. All right, from here, we're going to get back to that balance point. Shoulders down and back, chest is proud, putting a lot of the stuff we've already worked on together. Go into that little balance point again, not all the way to the top of the pants and not on those sits bones either. Legs come to tabletop from there. Can you bring the legs a little higher? And then maybe just straighten one, bring it back down, and then straighten the other, bring it back down. Let's find that Pilates V position here. And then let's straighten both legs up if you can. Hold there, or you can keep tabletop. And again, last progression here would be to reach the arms into that nice user position. Go for 2 breaths wherever you are. Last one. And we'll lower all the way down. And y'all are all set with your booty and core workout. Hope you enjoyed. Just a little bonus for y'all. Thank you so much.